Sit here and continue to criticize fucking people that are idea sharing, and I'm just totally getting sick and tired of it. And I'm not going to sit here and get mad and say, yeah, I know how to help the environment, but I do have some ideas that can relieve the stress off of oil. But see, oil, they don't want that. Anyway, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be starting to do other kinds of work, since you guys totally fucked it all up for all of us. As a candidate, as a strategist, as a government, CIA, I don't give a shit. How the fuck does India say that Musharraf is doing a good job and they support him? I mean, how stupid does that look? Horrible. We're going to talk about fucking the best thing that I've heard, or out of all the candidates. Governor Richardson, you made a good point. I think Musharraf should step down. That way we know exactly the reasons why all that occurred, because it really makes the country, people, religion look bad. Because when the army can't protect the leader and one leader, it makes other countries think, you know what, I could pretty much go in there and waltz right over that country. Let me tell you something. If I was the president of the U.S. and there was ever a war with Pakistan, I know Pakistan's pretty tough and they act like they're all strong and everything. But since Iran would only take about 11 to 15 minutes, I don't think it would be more than a half a day. So either you're on the same team. I don't see how the fuck you even have nuclear weapons down there. Those nuclear weapons need to be removed if this is the kind of government we have. As president, I'm going to redirect all the war on terror on the real terrorists. I'm not going to let the media sit here and dictate like these pricks like Anderson Cooper hiding up in a fucking building. Oh yeah, and then act like he's right there in fucking Afghanistan, and he's really hiding and no one really sees him. Please, with that fucking dickhead smile. Like we're going to sit there and watch you on New Year's Eve. And Lou, before I went over to the bookstore and read that book that you wrote and realized you were plagiarizing, I was going to suggest, why aren't you on the New Year's Eve show? Since people would rather see you than Anderson Cooper, since yesterday, once again on Friday night, you crashed my fucking party. I haven't watched the News Tonight show for about a week. Last night, Friday night, the rerun was not on at 1 o'clock. I guess the reruns weren't sponsored, paid for by the substitute. And it reflects on the plagiarism, but there is a situation out there going on, so I understand why AC wants to promote his fucking dick face while there's a real crisis going on. I'm getting totally sick and tired of it. All of it. The news, the politics, the countries. You guys are going to have to really start changing it up to protect the environment, to protect the people. You guys are treating us like fucking scum. It's not cool. We're going to talk about, yeah, he blocks a bush cut, another